Test, test. Test, test. Right there. All right. Welcome out early morning, even earlier for our West Coast viewers. Game 2 round robin out here in Washington, D.C. Your Florida Alliance taking on the Hawks, I believe out of Boston. They got started a little early, so quick warm up here. All right, Alliance ready to go. Head back to the bench from the goalmouth huddle. And they're lined up ready to go. Aviana heads back to the blue paint. Starting lineup: Jordana, Mac, Sonia, Lily, Rudy. 16 minutes on the clock. Referees picking up some extra pucks. And we're ready to get started. Looks like Jordana, she's going to take the draw here at center. Ref checks in, checks behind him. And puck's dropped. Hawks have it tied up. A couple players pick it out of the pile. They dump it off the outside wall. Hits at the blue line, picked up by Lily. She goes D to D to Rudy. Rudy flips it up the wall on that far side to Mac. Mac scoots it around, no icing. Jordana hustles down in there in the corner. Stick lift by the Hawks. They get it, goes off a body. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana peels away. Backhand centering pass comes right through and tipped up out of the center. Lily hustles as the puck rolls on end across the blue line. She's going to settle it down. Round behind her net. Passes it back off. Rudy on the other side. She's going to flip it back to Lily near side. Lily up the wall. Bounce pass to Sonia. She's going to play it off the wall. A little bit of aggressiveness there. It hops over the stick. Stayed on side as Jordana able to get in there. Over for Lily. Lily puts it down towards Jordana. Rims around the wall. Mac with pressure. Hit. Mac centering pass comes right through. Rudy was streaming down the backside on the back door looking for a shot. A play there on the puck. Picked up by Lily. She's avoiding a 2-on-1 as she stick handles it across the zone. Over for Jordana. Jordana, as the line changes, she gets caught up at center ice, trying to get the puck in. Hawks come away with it. They're down at the hash marks, steering it down low underneath the net. Back as Lily loses her stick. She picks it up at the hash marks. Played down low. Pass off the outside wall. Moved up by Lily. Pinched in on the defense. They are able to glove it down and put it down to Rudy behind the net. Rudy had her stick lifted as she tried to flip it up out of the zone. Centering pass goes off a skate, deflects behind the net. Lily bumped around towards Tegan near side. Tegan gets in there. She got a skate on that. Picked up by the Hawks. The Hawks look to play it down low into the Center behind the net. Up for Teagan. Teagan picks it up. She's going to stick handle out. Cross-ice pass to the open winger. Gets it to Mack. Mack off the outside ball. Dumped it. That's icing as it's going to make it 200 feet. Alliance gets to finish the change. As Shaddy comes in for the draw. Teagan comes over to take the draw as she had jumped early. Teagan ties up the winger. Knocks her down. Teagan goes down with her. They dig the puck out of the pile for Tamara. Tamara on the backhand. Round the wall over for Addie. Addie up. And it rolls on the dasher. No icing there. Now they're going to play it down in the near side zone. Hawks come away with it behind their net. Up pass towards Tamara. They get it to the far side. Addie hustles back down. Gets a stick on it. Pushes the play wide. Centering pass as they hit the brakes. Goes off the back of the net. Back to the Hawks player. She's got it low. Looks to hit the defense up high. Defense has it. They go cross ice. Teagan got a stick on that. Deflects it out of the zone. Now the Hawks back. Teagan with pressure. Comes across. Almost picked off that center ice pass. And they dump it in. It's going to go off. It was on net, so Aviana had to play it over into that far side corner. Backhand pass over towards Teagan near side. She's going to pick it up on the wall. She throws it forward, not able to get it out as there's a whole wall of Hawks on the right-hand side. Now, a good breaks there. Flipped up towards Teagan. Teagan plays it on her backhand, comes up top. Defense has it. Saucer pass across the neutral zone. Now moved up for Olivia. Olivia enters into the zone. Flipped down the wall. Jordan on the backside. She's going to get there, gets a stick on it, stops it. Picked up by Olivia. Olivia walks forward, has Sonia right up front. Look for that pass. She's going to flip it back to Jordana near side. Jordana down low. Picks up the puck, looking to get it up to Lily. Lily pinching in. She got a backhand on it. She's going to come away with the puck. Goes over far side, puts it right over for Mack. Mack gets a shot, rubbed up by the goalie as she pushes it in that far side corner. Oops, a little bit off on the play. Now back to Jordana. Jordana wide open. Down low, backhand pass up to Lily. Lily had to reach for it, just out of her reach. Now we come back down. Lily in front of her net, over to Rudy. Rudy surveys the ice. She hits the brakes behind her net. Up pass to Mack. Mack on the backhand, plays it forward. She's got it through the skates of the ref. Poke check there, gets it to Sonia. Sonia flips it off the wall, gets it down into the zone. Jordana hustles over, far side. Back up that outside wall. Rudy had pinched in. One of the Hawks players was in the middle of a change, so she's able to get over and get a stick on it for Lily at center ice, right at the face-off dot. Soft touch pass off the inside wall. Mack picks it up. She takes it down into the zone. Mack has it against the wall at the hashes. Centering pass goes wide of the net, picked up by the Hawks as it was just about to deflect off. Pass intercepted by Mack. Mack goes off the backside wall to Jordana. Jordana looks up ice. She loses an edge as she peels around and has to throw the puck up and down to her zone. Hawks peel off for a change. Grabbed by Lily. Lily has to reverse direction. She's going to come up the near side wall at the Zamboni door. Backhand pass to Mack. Mack checks her shoulder. Looks for that up pass. Hits it right on the tape of Jordana, but sorry, that was Sonia that got the pass, and Jordana had just jumped off sides. Got to shift the camera back just a little. I'm a little ahead of the play here. Shaddy, she's going to take the draw here right in front of us. Over to that far side, Olivia makes a play on the puck. Over for Bryn. Bryn in a stick battle. Picked up by Olivia down in the corner. She's going to turn around. One of the Hawks on her. She picks it up on her backhand. Comes up. Long reach there by the Hawks. They flip it over into that far side corner. Bryn picks up the puck. Hits the brakes. Plays it back on the near side for Riley. Riley in the corner. Picks it up. Has to stop over there on that side. Had a little bit of help. Bryn peels away. She's going to grab it behind the net. Played it off the wall. Back for Riley in the near side corner. Hawks get it. They come away. Poke check there by Riley. Up to the defense. Defense walks in. They get a low shot. Grabbed by Aviana, and she's going to cover that for the whistle on the second shot of the game. Shot right off the face-off, went wide of the net. Rudy in the corner. She's going to rim it around for Sonia. Went over her stick. A shot towards the net goes wide to the left. Hawks pick it up. They're going to try and backhand it around below the net. Mack there. Backhand pass up the wall. Deflected away. Played back into behind the net again. Now Rudy, she gets pinned off on that outside wall. Mack hustles over. She's going to take it around the other direction as they look to get it out of the zone. Grabbed by Rudy. Rudy, she gets pinned up against the wall right at that outside Zamboni door. Now over for Sonia. Sonia's got it. She's got a 2-on-2 coming as she comes in on the near side. Makes the pass to Jordana, who comes forward with speed. Jordana got hooked over there on that far side. Rudy thinks about pinching, but backs off to give the Hawk skater some room. They both collide in at the blue line. Hawk skater has it on her backhand, flips it high over the net. Picked up by the Hawks up at the defense. Defense off their skate, poke check there. They turn around, stick handle it into the zone. Kept out at the neutral zone and deflected into the zone. Mack with pressure comes in on the backside of the play. Hawks stick handling it up and out. Teagan with pressure on that far side. She comes over. She got a stick on there. Forces the puck to Rudy. Rudy back up top. Deflected off a stick. Came right to the Hawks defense, who stick handled it into the zone. Now Lily. Lily has it. She flips it off that outside wall. Teagan looks to force it out as the defense pushes it back down into the zone near side. Lily gets stood up in that backside corner. Grabbed by Alliance as they come away with it. They're going to stick handle up and out of the zone. Rudy came all the way up. Teagan at the near side wall. She's going to stick handle, trying to get it played back. Hawks come away with it. Hawks peel away. Backhand centering pass comes up. Defense pinched in. Aggressive play there as Rudy's going to flip it over to Teagan on the near side hash. As Teagan picks it up, she goes up pass towards Olivia right on the doorstep. She goes backhand centering pass right in front. Took it on net. The puck's loose as she takes another chop at it. Puck was loose. Red early to jump this time. Over on that backside. Played up top. Over for Tamara. Tamara back down to Teagan on the inside wall. Teagan has it. Makes a play over at the hashes as she gets pinned up against the wall. Olivia comes in. Throws her backside into the play. Puck comes up to Tamara as Olivia plays it off. Now over on that far side. They come all the way around. Teagan hits the brakes at the center ice. Now back to Tamara. Tamara cross ice to Addie. Addie up the wall to Olivia. Just out of reach. Now Addie plays it back into the zone offside. .7:24 left here, back and forth. Game everything to the outside so far. Jordana wins it back. Poke over there to Sonia. Sonia flips it up into the zone. Jordana pulls it over near side. Niven to Sonia. Sonia stick handles down low. Turns around. Gets a shot through a couple legs, and it deflects. Just stops right on a standstill. Lily gets a play in there. Jordana on a good back check. Gets the puck out of the pile. She's going to turn it up ice. Stick handles across center. She gets tripped up from behind. No call there as the puck flips over into the Hawk zone. Jordana wins it back, gets it to Lily. Lily near side, she stick handles up, ref in the way, body checks her into the door. Sonia plays it back down that inside wall. Hawks looking to get it up. They play it over, good reach there by Lily. Now Jordana. Jordana on her backhand, she's going to move it back to Rudy. Rudy opens up the ice, far side to Sonia. Sonia in the zone. They come down, centering pass right up front. It's loose down low in the slot. And a diving play there as Jordana came in after it. Now moved up through the skates of Lily. Grabbed by Rudy. Rudy cross-ice pass to Mack. kicked back in. It's onside. And a good play there at center ice to keep the puck in the neutral zone. They come away with it over here for Sonia. Sonia on her backhand gets the puck deep down in as they come away on a change. Sonia with forecheck pressure. Hawks come away with it. They stick handle up out of the central ice. 3-on-2 forming here as they come all the way across. Drop pass there. Misses the stick of the Hawks player. Now comes away with it. Jordana, now down low in the corner. Refs letting the Hawks get away with a lot of holding here. Comes back away for Olivia. She plays it down into the corner. Shaddy comes across. Now Amelia on that far side. She got a play on it. Bryn pinches down, plays it off the wall. Picked up by the Hawks. Hawks come away with it. They enter into the zone. Bumped off the puck by Riley. Riley's going to come around behind her net. Good hip check there. She makes the up pass on the backhand over for Amelia. Amelia comes over. She gets a backhand on the puck. Plays it over into the corner. Crashed into the wall on the near side. Now moved up forward. Grabbed by Olivia. Going to get to Bryn. Bryn plays a shot down off the backside wall. Deflects right in front of the crease. And now Amelia near side. She gets a stick on there. Rimmed around behind the net. Centering pass right in the skates. Poke check there. And it just rolled wide of the net. The goalie had lost her post. She had everything there. Riley throws a shot at it. Tipped in front by Olivia. She tried to deflect it on net. Now Olivia down low. Moved up towards Bryn. Backhand centering pass. Olivia picks it off. She's going to throw it back down into the near side corner. Hawks come away with it. Stick handle up. Saucered up. Hit the netting. No delay of game here at this level. Alliance gets a change. Jordana makes a play off that backside wall. Stepped up on by Rudy plays it over towards Sonia. Sonia stick handles through a couple of Hawks players. Finally had it poke checked off on the third player. Up pass, hits the skates of one of the Hawks players. Picked off by Jordana at the blue line. Stick lift there. Off of her stick. Rudy's going to peel away with it. Center ice. She hits the brakes at her blue line. Ref in the way again. Played by the Hawks as they get it down into the zone in the corner. Lily, she checks over her shoulder. She's going to get the puck in the Zamboni door, up the wall towards Sonia. Sonia has it. She banked pass up towards Mac. Mac was on the run, and the good pinch there by the Hawks defender keeps the puck from a fast break. Now over that far side hashes, moved around, up top for Mac. Mac around the defender. She's got a one-on-one. Quick hustle there by the Hawks player. Backhand centering pass picked up by the Hawks, and they throw it all the way down for icing as Lily hustles back. Icing waved off. Moved up high over for Jordana. Jordana picks it up right at the blue line. She's going to come in, looks to fire a shot, and stick handles it up the wall instead. Now poke checked around Lily, back for Rudy. Rudy over off that far side to Sonia. Sonia comes in. She's able to play it back down into the zone towards the far side hashes. Hawks they get a breakout here near side. As they enter into the zone, they come around. Drop pass there to F3, picked up by Tegan. Tegan, a nice quick backhand over there, is going to get picked up by Shaddy. Now back into the zone. Backhand pass across by Addie. Addie tries to move it up. Tegan has to step in as the defender able to get in there, got a stick on it. In front of the net, bounce pass up off that outside wall. Hawks get it. They play it up towards the near side. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia comes across over to Tegan. Tegan got a stick on that. Deflected in by their own player. She comes down low into the corner. Ridden into that backside corner. Grabbed by Olivia on that far side. Flip back down into the zone. Hawks get it over behind their net. Poke check there. Flipped over near side. Tegan hustles over to get the puck out of the corner. Tegan enters into that corner. 2-on-1. Played over on the near side. And the Hawks come away with it. They come walking forward. Tamara makes a play over to the outside. Shot grabbed down by Aviana. It's loose in front of the net. Deflected away. Grabbed by Addie. Addie tried to flip it up out of the zone. Poke check there by the Hawks, able to keep it down low. Now Tamara. She hits the brakes in that far side corner. Hawks look to come in and get it. 2-on-2 battle. Grabbed by Olivia momentarily. Defense able to get a stick on it. Shot wide. Deflected away by Aviana. Now Shaddy. Shaddy's pinned up against the wall. One player comes in to help her out. Tamara helps on the near side. Defense gets the puck as it trickles away. They play it back down towards the hashes. Now Tamara. Tamara went to move it around. Tegan right in front of the net. She picks it up. Makes the up pass towards Olivia. Olivia comes across, gets to the red line, dumps it deep, and goes off for the change. Sonia with the forecheck comes in. Puck dropped at the red line. Hawks come away with it. They dump it down the near side wall. Lily gets there. She's the first to play it. She has to reverse direction. She's going to go. Puck bounces off the backside of the net. Now cross-ice pass on the centering pass. Right up for Mac. Mac gets to the red line, dumps it down. She was at the red line. I don't think that's icing. Minute 25 left here in the first. Hawks tied up, move back to the Hawks. They play it down at the hashes. Back down around the horn. Braden gets in there. Now reverse directions. Over on the near side, Sonia tried to play that puck off the outside wall. Hawks able to keep it down low. Stick handled into the corner. Fought off by Lily. They walk down low with it. Pass up top. Quickly sought after by the Hawks. They have it. They try and peel away for a shot towards center. A wind-up one-time slap shot. Ooh, just trickled wide of the post. Wow. It squeaked through Aviana and just bounced off that outside post wide. Now an up pass. Hits Mac near side. She stick handles in the high slot. A backhand pass towards Jordana goes wide over for Lily. Lily's going to play it deep into the corner. Jordana with pressure and Mac on the other side. Mac's going to come away with the puck as she gets bodied up into the puck on the far side hashes. Hawks stick handle up, cross the blue line, enter in. Toe drag towards center ice. They have it on the backhand. A stick play there. Trying to pick her pocket is Jordana from behind. Jordana comes away with it. She brings it up, near side, has some room. 3-on-2 forming here. Two of them peel off. Jordana has it, loses the handle as it goes into the corner. Olivia there to help her out. Olivia comes away with it. She goes around on that far side right as time expires. And we come away from the first period tied in score and tied in shots. 4 shots apiece, 0-0. Yes, sir. This first period brought to you by Mike Green. All right, we swap sides. Jordana, Mac, and Sonia start the second shift. One back by the Hawks. Sonia steps around, loses an edge as she had her skates tied up off the faceoff. Now it comes in. Hawks able to come around. They get an open lane to the goalie. Backhand shot, great save by Aviana. Another backup there as the puck deflected right out in front, and they're able to put it home. To take the draw off a stick over for Olivia. Olivia kicked it back into the zone, played by Aviana over into the far side corner. Now off this inside wall to Olivia. Olivia cross-ice pass for Tegan. Tegan had to step up on it. She makes a play at the far side blue line. It's in the zone in her feet. Picked up by the Hawks. Hawks come away with it. They make a power move to the front. Shot, kick, save. It deflects down low again. Another save by Aviana. Now Tamara. Tamara bounce pass off that outside wall. Tegan plays it around the defender. Not able to get it through as the defender held off that outside wall. They come up with it. Misfire there as the puck comes away from Addie. Addie gets around the winger. Backhand pass up top, hits Olivia. Olivia comes away with it. She's able to scoot it up and out of the zone over for Tegan near side. Tegan hustles over on that far side. Hawks in good position, play it up through the neutral zone. It goes wide of the net, stick to side by Aviana. That was going towards the goal. That was a little scary. Now Olivia, she gets it up top, played back into the zone. Addie, bounce pass. Aviana, nice touch pass up towards Shaddy. Cross ice, Saucer comes through everybody. Icing on the table as Maddie hustles down, and that's going to put it down into that far side zone for an offensive faceoff. Jordana on the draw. Wins it away, comes up to Riley. Riley fires a shot through a couple players, goes left of the net. Hawks get there. Now for Jordana near side. She's got it pinned up against the wall on her skates. Jordana comes in, helps out. Puck by the Hawks on the backside of the Zamboni doors. They come away off that outside wall. Going to be picked up by Riley on her backhand. She goes up, pass. Back down to Riley. Riley near side, checks over her shoulder. She's going to throw it off the wall to Bryn. Bryn on her backhand, gets it, cross ice pass through the high slot, picked off by the Hawks. They're able to play it back into the zone, right in the high slot, gets a shot gloved up by Aviana. Jordana down low. Hawks win it. They wind up a slap shot kick save near side. Grabbed by the Hawks up at the top of the zone. Picked up by Rudy on her backhand. Now Jordana plays it up through the center of everybody, and icing waved off as they say the Hawks had a chance to play it. Mac hustles down into the corner, gets a stick on it, peels it away. She comes in, centering pass right up front. Deflected wide by the Hawks. Now a breakout pass collected at the blue line. Hawks enter the zone. Walk it wide. Hits a skate. Able to get deflected. Backhand shot through the legs. Covered up by Aviana on that far side post. Shaddy takes the draw here. On back by Shaddy. Rudy gets it. Pinned up against the wall on the backside. Shaddy comes in. A pass up top goes through the legs. Now grabbed by Olivia. Olivia comes down at the top of the circles. She goes a nice drop pass there. Kicked quickly into the high slot. Olivia's going to pick it back up on the breakout pass. Went wide. She gets it down. Nice backhand pass over there to Lily. Lily, centering pass. Goes high off the stick. Deflected down into the corner. Now grabbed. They get a shot gloved up by the goalie, and that'll be a penalty for holding for interference. Where's the call? The ref had a penalty. He had his arm up in the air. And they didn't call it. I don't understand that. Hawks come away with it. Down low, they enter into the zone. Back for Addy. Played over by the Hawks. Hawks walk in. They come down. Shot hits the high post. Deflects up into the screen. Puck drop. Hawks tie up at the center ice. Now back for Bryn in the corner. Bryn plays it forward. She goes backhand around that outside wall. Grabbed by Rudy. Rudy up pass, intercepted by the Hawks. Bryn has to play it out to the far side. Hawks trying to come away with it. They get a centering pass deflected by Mack. Now back down in that far side corner for Rudy. Rudy has to come around on the inside. Hawks able to get a play on it. Rudy goes through two Hawks players. Comes away with it on the near side. Up pass towards Jordana. Nice opening up there to catch the pass. She goes through the legs of one player. Come on! Finally, a penalty call. Wore like a coat all the way down the left-hand side. And we see the power play come out. Jordana takes the draw. One back into that backside corner, moved up top. Rudy deflects it out at center. Hawks come away with it. They get a poke check there at the blue line. She's going to come in near side. She takes a header right across the blue line. Now picked up. She was on the puck. Rimmed around that far side wall for Jordana. Jordana behind her net. Makes a move over on the near side. Comes away with the puck. Walked up on her backhand. She's going to take it wide as she enters into the zone. Takes it far side. Ridden off the puck in that near side wall. Over to the bumper. Bumper backside and nailed it right on the inside corner. Great shot by Sonia. They make him pay right off the penalty. First shot in. Moved the puck all the way across. I think maybe that was Mack. Mack was the first one in the handshake line. Puck grabbed by the Hawks. Over for Bryn. Bryn poke checks it across the blue line. Not up and out. Now left at the high slot. They stick handle in. Riley pushes the play wide. Riley comes over in that backside corner. Hawks stick handle in. Poke check there. Riley gets it away. Out of danger. Now for Shaddy. Shaddy's got Tegan up top high. Puck over off a stick. Deflected back the other direction. Played off that outside wall over for Tegan. Tegan has it over at the blue line. She's going to walk in. Takes it wide. Nice play there as she goes up against that outside wall. Hawks come away with it. Stick handle up and out of the zone. They take it wide. Looking for a power move. She walks in. Shot off of a stick. Grabbed by Tegan in the back corner. Tegan comes away with it. Stick handled up for Olivia. A little out of her reach, so played by Bryn back in the corner. Now Riley. Riley to Bryn. Shaddy gets a stick on it. Puck down low. Trickled in front. Deflected away by Shaddy. Shaddy over to Tegan. Or Olivia. Olivia back to Shaddy 2-on-1. Olivia walks in. She's going to take it. Makes that backhand shot pass across the zone. Tegan down low in there. Tries to fight off the puck. Looks to keep it alive. Now over for Bryn. Lily. Lily able to play it back down into the zone. Breakout pass near side. Rudy gets there. She gets a stick on that puck. Kept in the zone momentarily. Now back up top, over for Mack. Mack cross-ice pass for Lily. Lily lost an edge. She's got to play it up quickly and gets it up through some traffic. Lily across the center of the neutral zone, now down low into the corner. Played off that high outside wall, kicked at by both the Hawks and the Alliance. 2-on-2 in the corner, now 3-on-2 as the Hawks able to come in and dig it out of the pilot. Over on that far side wall, Hawks trying to stick it up and away. Pinned off the wall as she checks her into the ref on the red line. Now grabbed by Mack. Jordana. Jordana makes a move, shot, deflected off a stick high up over the net. Now for Mack. Mack gets a low shot, hits a skate, deflects into the near side corner. Rimmed around the wall, kept over by Sonia. Sonia puts it back down. Jordana helping out. The puck deflects away at center. Hawks come in, poke check there by Rudy, pushes it along center ice. Puck came in off sides. As Five had taken about 3 steps across the line. 8-14, 1-1 hockey game. Shaddy to take the draw. Shaddy wins it over near side, stepped up on by Lily. Addie, backhand pass to Tamara. Tamara comes to the near side. She flips it up the inside wall, looking to get Tegan on the backhand. Tegan gets it, plays it up on the backside wall. Flipped around towards Amelia on that far side. Tamara, battle at the hash marks. Hawks make a move. They get a shot towards the net, kept out of harm's way by Addie. Now in the corner again. Addie has it, tries to flip it up to Tegan. Tegan chops it out of the air, able to get it. She makes the up pass right for Amelia. It just hopped over her stick. Now back down low. Amelia gets it down for Tamara. Tamara surveys the ice. She's going to go around the horn towards Addie, near side. Addie comes away with it. Cross-ice pass just behind Amelia. And they pick it up coming back out of the zone. Now Hawks have it over for Tegan. Tegan back to Addie. Addie bounce pass up off the near side wall for Shaddy. Tegan plays it here at center ice on her backhand as she looks to come away with it. Tegan tied up there. The defender steps in, makes a play at the blue line. Tegan comes across, poke check there by Addie, gets it off the stick of the Hawks, and she's come after her on the near side. Tegan went to make a play on it on her backhand, couldn't quite get it up and out, and she comes crashing in to the player on the near side. Puck never came out, over for Addie. Addie to Tamara. Tamara has one up top, over for Tegan. Tegan deflects it up towards Shaddy. Hawks get it. Backhand on the breakout. Poke check there as they come across. And Riley, great diving play there. Left it for Mack. Mack's got it wide open. She makes the up pass. It's on net, covered up quickly. Man, she had Jordana on the blue line, tried to make that pass up and just a little out of reach. But the puck went on net, so an offensive zone faceoff. .6:15 left here in the second. One back to Riley. Riley has it. She's going to play it back down the wall into the corner from Jordana. Jordana back up to Riley. Riley off that outside wall. She comes over near side for Bryn. Bryn has it. She fires a shot. It goes off of a stick, deflects over towards Jordana. Jordana tried a centering pass up top for Riley. Riley's got a lane. She fires a shot, deflected just wide of the net. Now they come away with it. Over for Bryn. Bryn has it on her backhand. She able to get the puck tied up here at center ice. Back onto the near side. Picks it up. Up pass to Olivia. Olivia towards Mack. Hawks get it. Mack gets a stick on that pass and deflects it over on that far side. Hawks collect it. Make a saucer pass up towards center ice. Stepped in on by Riley. And now it's back down low. Bryn holds hard in front of the net. Doesn't allow that centering pass to come off. A second try at it. Goes just wide left of the net. Bryn down low in the corner. Fights off one player, rimmed around here near side for Olivia. Olivia forces it up the wall, not able to get it past the hashes. Now back down low, over for Jordana. Jordana near side, Went to poke check it there. Riley comes in, crashes on like a wrecking ball, picked up by Jordana. And Jordana comes away with it, 1-on-2. She tried to put it through the feet of one of the defenders, but it was onside. Now back for Jordana. Jordana picks it up, flipped up high towards Lily. Lily drop pass. Nice cycle going on here. Back up to Lily. Lily gets it. She peels around at the top of the blue line. She's going to go back down low towards Sonia. Sonia off the high wall, picked up by Lily up top. Lily plays it back down into the corner. Hawks just standing around watching as they're getting tired in their zone. Nice soft touch pass there. It's low in the corner. They come across, cross-ice pass at the center, and they were in position. Mack held out of the way. Flipped up high over for Sonia. Sonia has it. She goes a backhand pass to Lily. Lily back down into the corner. They're moving the puck around well. 10 passes so far on this possession. A play up out of the zone. Gets to Rudy as the puck rolls on in. Chopped out of the air. Now picked up on the near side. Change was done. So they say not offside. Centering pass right up front. Shot. Oh, and just missed that top left corner. That centering pass was right up front. She got chopped in the mouth with a stick. Played back the other direction. Over for Tegan. Tegan walks in. She comes all the way down. Takes it wide. Nice centering pass there. It was on net as she went low into the corner looking for the 5-hole. Puck one back over for Sonia. Sonia gets it up top. Lily's shot hit the back of Sonia and stops right in the high slot. Hawks get it. They get to the blue line, dump it in off that backside wall. Looking for their wraparound. They come away. Pushed wide up top to the defense. Defense has it. They go D to D. Over for Tegan. Tegan with pressure over there. Hit her. Deflects high into the air and goes wide of the net. Another centering pass. It's loose in the back slot. Now up to the defense. Defense crashed in on. Again, they come across. Another shot deflected wide, and Aviana gets it as they push the clear of the crease. .309 left here in the second. Shot right off the face-off, picked up by Rudy up towards Olivia. Olivia's going to play it back to Rudy, give her some time. Rudy, nice stick handling there. She's going to move it around behind her net. She comes up, backhand pass up top, out of the zone. No, it's held on the blue line by the defense. They walk in, able to get down low. Lily hustles across over there. She plays it up towards Sonia. Sonia moves it across. She's got some speed. Sorry, that was Jordana, not Sonia. Those two, 23 and 28, look really close. Hawks, they come in. They walk over. A shot, high riser over the top of the net. Olivia is going to pick it up near side hashes. Olivia, cross-ice pass for Amelia on the backside. She's going to bring it back into the zone. Dropped off for Rudy. Rudy's going to come through center ice. She's opening up some space. She comes all the way across up top for Jordana. Jordana comes in, sees one on the wide side. Takes a shot through a screen, gloved down by the goalie. Use that outside defender as a screen. That thing was heading high right at the crossbar. Had a good chance with 2:11 left here in the second. Shaddy's line out. Shaddy will take the draw here. Puck one over towards Tegan. Tegan has it on her backhand. Down into the corner. Peels away with it. They give her some space. She hits the brakes behind the net. One-on-one back there as they come in and try and help her out. Over on that far side, puck moved up by the Hawks. Near side for Bryn. Bryn picks it up. Now up top for Sonia. Hopped her stick. It's on the end, so she settles it down. Gives it back to Riley. Riley to Bryn, near side. Bryn, cross-ice pass over for Tegan. Tegan deflected it into the zone and back up and out. Riley crashes in on it. A stick by Shaddy there, and Bryn's going to have to peel off to get it on that far side wall. She plays it up. A nice soft touch pass to herself. And the Hawks able to attack with the forecheck and get on it. Good play there by Bryn. Bryn bounces it up to Tegan. Tegan has it at the near side into the high slot on her backhand. She peels up trying to get a shot off on the forehand. Played over to that far side, down low in the corner, stick lift by Riley. Now back over towards Teagan. Teagan poke check there, gets it at the wall, she tries to play it up and out. It's back down at the hashes. Teagan got it over into the high slot. The defender comes all the way in. Puck left loose in the high slot on end. Backhand drop pass over towards the defender as she cycles in. Puck left loose there. A play at it and grabbed up by Aviana. She was able to sniff that out through traffic. 53.6 left here in the second. Puck one over on the near side, drop back to the defense, back down low at the hashes, played in as they try and walk it down in center. Lost in the feet of the Hawks, they get it over behind the net. Played behind the net, grabbed over by Lily as she gets it, or sorry, Addie as she gets it down low at the doors. Hawks able to come away with it, looking for that high bumper pass, gets it up to the defense. Defense gets a shot towards the net, kicked away by Aviana. Grabbed by the Hawks off the rebound. Now back up top to the defense. Defense step in, they get a hard shot off a skate. Now another try at it as it deflects right back to her. Down low into the corner, played off that outside wall. Hawks get it, they come looking for the wraparound. Played back around behind the net. 8 seconds left here as it's pinned up against the wall. Now up top, 2 seconds, 1, and it's played wide over to that far side corner as time expires. At the end of 2, both teams able to tally a goal. We will get an ice cut, I believe. Yes, it looks like they peel off for the ice cut. 16 shots for the Hawks, 10 for the Alliance. Alliance able to score one on the power play. We will see you back here in about 10 minutes after this ice cut. All right, ice cuts over, back for the third period. All right, Alliance ready here. Lily up on offense with Olivia and Mac. One over near side. Comes down that outside wall. Jordana pinches in. Kept alive on the blue line by Lily. Lily gets it down into the corner. Over for Jordana. Jordana centering pass. Intercepted there. Comes over on the near side. Grabbed by Olivia behind the net. She's going to flip it over far side. Jordana gets there. Backhand pass. The Hawks pick it up at the hash marks. They're going to stick handle up and out of the zone. Chased after by Mac near side. Poke check there. Came in across offside. Not sure how the goal got marked there for the Hawks. It's 1-1 game. Sorry about that. Puck up out of the zone. Deflected in. Jordana leaves it for Rudy. Rudy behind her net. Hits the brakes. Drop pass for Jordana. Jordana, nice soft touch pass there. She comes away with it. Over for Rudy. Rudy leaves it for Jordana. Jordana into the zone. Hit the water on the ice and just stopped like brakes on a Mack truck. Now down low into the corner. Played back up top to Jordana. Jordana sticked it momentarily. Over for Lily. Lily up. Pass off the inside wall. Grabbed by the Hawks. They skate through the high slot. Backhand pass up and out of the zone. One-on-one. Poke check there by Jordana. Drop pass. Two players kind of collide. On the Hawks, they come cross ice. Fire a shot through two players. Deflected away by Aviana. Now up top, defense, high slot, bumped off the puck by Mac. Mac trickles it up to the other defender, who has to put it into that far side corner. Off the back wall as Rudy pins it up against the wall. She's going to play it on the backhand, poke check around towards Olivia near side. Now, reverse direction over far side. It's going to trickle up towards the top, stopped by the Hawks as they get down low and get a play on it. A diving play there at the blue line, not quite out, finally up and out. Oh, poke check around one defender, and it got close to a fast break there. Now, Rudy. She's going to come off that outside wall, look to hit Tegan, and it went for icing. Tegan hanging up near the blue line, had a chance, was behind both defenders. They were looking for her. Just didn't quite bounce the right way off the wall. Shaddy comes in on the draw. Won by Shaddy back. Puck stuck to the ice. Deflected over by Olivia up top for Tegan. Tegan gets it one-on-one. She brings it wide. She gets pulled down from behind. Now off the near side while she ripped the stick out of the girl's hands as they throw it back down the other direction. Backhand pass the other way. Comes across, bodied off over there by Tamara. Tamara looks for some help from Shaddy. Around that outside wall for Sonia. Sonia played it back Defender able to keep it alive on the near side hash. Now up top. Look to hit Teagan again. Came through everybody. It's going to be on net, so no icing. They stick it aside into the corner. Teagan gets down there on the forecheck. Got a stick on that. Now it's over for Shaddy far side. Shaddy comes over center. Gets back down for Teagan. Puck high into the air. Teagan peels away with it. She's going to have it underneath the net. Pinned up against the wall on the near side. Looking for help from Mac. Puck up towards Tamara. Tamara fights it down the hashes. Over for Teagan. Teagan down low. She gets bumped off onto the wall. Tamara and Teagan. Now over for Shaddy. Shaddy plays it off that backside wall. Hawks reverse direction. They come in near side. Teagan with pressure behind the net. Rolls off the stick of the player. Teagan gets down there, had her stick lifted. Still loose down low. Teagan chases the puck across ice. Pass up top, misses everybody icing on, and they'll go 200 feet, and we'll be back down in the Hawk zone for the faceoff. Jordana, she'll take a draw here. One over on to the stick of the Hawks. They have it back down at the goal line. Peeled away, breakout pass, comes across, one-on-one here, forming as Lily has to hustle back. Hawks enter in, go across the high slot, shot stick aside by Aviana. Down low in the corner. Hawks get it, they try and move it around the horn. Backhand pass there, up to the Hawks. Hawks get it. Now it's off that outside wall, grabbed by Sonia. Sonia to Jordana, almost chipped it around the defender. She had pinched in aggressively. They get it low. Now, Rudy. Rudy enters the zone, brings it wide. The backhand down into the zone. Olivia with pressure. Over for Rudy. Rudy walks in. She fires a shot. Looks down low in front. Looking for a tip from Mac. Shaddy will take the draw. Puck drops. Shaddy wins it back underneath the net. She's first there. Picks it up. Centering pass. Goes just wide towards the Hawks. Grabbed out of the pile by Sonia. Sonia back down into the corner. She gets checked up into the boards. Now the Hawks down low. Pinched up on by Amelia. Now off that outside wall. They throw it up and down. Icing waved off as they say Riley has a chance to play it. She gets there up top at the hashes. Hawks pick it off. Move back up by Riley. Ooh, a nice poke check there. Two players come down the wall as Amelia goes wide open over on the inside. Sonia has it. Backhand shot. It's loose down low in front. Oh, what a save as the goalie came all the way across on Sonia and able to make a play there. Hawks enter into the zone on their own. They come back up top for it, coming all the way down. Sonia looking for another tank of gas, and it came in offside. And we'll come all the way down in front of us on intentional offsides. Great pass there. Center it for the breakaway. Sonia went backhand and able to get stoned. One back towards Tamara. Tamara goes over to Addie. Addie up the wall. Soft touch for Mac. Mac hits it to Olivia. Olivia into the zone. Wide shot. Grabbed up by the goalie. Jordana again. One by Jordana. Over to the defense. Back up top. Going to be Addie. Addie fires a shot. Goes wide. Deflects off the backside wall. Olivia there. Olivia pinned her up against the wall. Back for Mac. Mac to Olivia. High off the dasher, rolls on it a little bit. Tamara seals off that outside wall. Back down low for Mac. Mac centering pass, trying to come across everybody for her. Jordana. Jordana backhand pass just on that outside for the back door. Played from her feet. Olivia had a chance at it. Comes over. Tamara gets a stick on it. Backhand shot over to that far side corner. Sonia gets down there. Mac comes in, makes a play at it. Centering pass, poke check there. It's in the high slot. Over for Jordana. Jordana shot. A second try at it. She looks for the wraparound. Comes over. It's loose down low in front. Over for Tamara. Tamara shot off the leg. Deflects wide. Good pressure here by this line. Another centering pass comes up top. Over for Addie. Addie pulls it around. She got a stick on there. She tries to poke it down into the slot again. Addie comes away, and the Hawks able to get it out of danger. Back up for Tamara. Tamara walks down in. She gets a shot wide over on the left-hand side. Comes off a bounce to back up top. Mack takes it into the slot. She gets a shot. Just missed that left side. Now for Tamara. Tamara, she gets checked into the boards at the hashes. Played over on the near side as Mack comes in. Had her stick chopped out of her hands as she made a play at the door. Hawks come away with it. They play it up towards the center. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia puts it in. Came in off sides. And they're going to take it at that far side dot. Near side dot. Great offensive showing there. Over for Shaddy. Shaddy back for Rudy. Rudy, she's going to activate. She walks in, gets the shot down into that far side corner for Shaddy to chase. Shaddy comes in, gets a stick on it, poke check there, wrap around for Rudy. Rudy right in front as she's activated down low. Over for Tegan. Tegan takes it low, hits the brakes. She goes saucer pass up top. It's going to hit Rudy up high. Rudy has to play it back down into the zone for Shaddy. Comes around. Tegan got a stick on there. Now Lily, she plays it at the hashes. Tegan comes over, plays it off the wall, gets it back down low at the hashes. Played by Lily down low. Tegan peels off to cover. Grabbed and flipped around over on the near side wall. Sonia steps up and plays it. Now for Lily. Lily, soft touch pass down that outside wall. It's going to be rimmed around the outside. Lily gets it. She looks for that centering pass. Tripped up on a stick down low. Now Tegan, she activates, pinches it down that near side wall. Comes across. Lily able to get back in position. Tegan holds her off the puck. Lily right here in front of us. And they both play it. There's an up close and personal. Grabbed by Sonia. Sonia looking to dig it out of the pile. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Goes across for Shaddy. Shaddy gets it. She's got to dump it in and gets it down into the corner. They chase. Over for the Hawks. Hawks had it hop their stick. Tegan gets down there. Saucer pass. Lily pinches in. Poke check there. Able to make a play. Lily with a good dump in as she plays it off that outside wall. Tegan will have to forecheck while the rest of the line peels off on a change. Hawks look to come forward. Nice poke check there. Move back the other direction. Addie gets it up towards Olivia. Olivia into the zone, onside. Drop pass for Lily. Lily back to Olivia. And they try and play it down the inside wall. Lily from her knees makes the move up top. Gets picked up by Rudy. Rudy around one player. Rudy around the second. Dumps it into the zone. Now it's down deep. Olivia with pressure. Olivia on that near side. Gets over towards the puck. Mack's going to pick it up at the hashes. She puts it back down low into the corner. She gets tripped up from behind. Now a 2-on-1, 1-on-1 as Riley comes across with it. She's going to make a play. Poke check there. Backhand shot deflected away by Aviana, sorry. Now centering pass comes up through the high slot over for Riley. Riley looks to play it up out of the zone. Bryn has it on her forehand. She comes over. She got bumped off the puck. A shot on a stick handle. Comes over. Aviana stands strong. Had a second chance at it. Puck's loose down low. She got the legs extended out and able to make the play. Bryn's going to grab it down low. Bryn comes all the way across. Saucer pass up top. Looking to hit Jordana. Jordana comes across. She's loose down low into the corner. Centering pass right up front over for Mack, and Mack tried to make a play at it. Had her stick lifted last second. Hawks play it back down below. 6 minutes left here in the second. Hawks get it at the hashes. Stick played over there by Aviana as she pushes it wide over for Bryn. Bryn off the near side wall, gets it up and out of the zone. Hawks have to play it. They come away with it over for Olivia. Olivia up to Mack. Mack into the zone. She said onside. And they say just off. Little equipment check over here for the goalie on the Hawks, and they get back in position. Shaddy takes the draw, one back to the Hawks as they get it over at the blue line. Make the up pass, stepped up in on Hawks get it, pushed wide by Shaddy. Now up towards the top of the circles. Poke check there. Now moved up, high slot. Played back down low, top of the circle, shot wide of the net. Over for Shaddy. Shaddy up the wall, played up and out of the zone as Sonia's going to put the Jets on. She comes in, Hawks get it, take it behind their net. Sonia, nice forecheck there, got a poke check on it, and deflected over. Now Sonia comes in, has a walk-in and just off the tip of Amelia's stick. They roll it all the way down. It's going to be on net, so Aviana plays it wide, gets it back over for Addie. Addie comes all the way across the ice here, trying to play the deflection to Shaddy. Shaddy looks to get it into the zone. Now it's back up top, played back to the defense. Soft touch up top here. Shaddy picks it up at the red line. She dumps it deep down into the corner. They peel off for a change. Sonia and Amelia with a forecheck. Breakout pass comes over in the high slot. They move it up the wall quickly. 2-on-2 as they enter into the zone. Take it wide. Toe drag there towards the top of the circles. It's still in the high slot. Pushed away off that outside wall. At the hashes, comes trickling through everybody. High slot kicked away by Addie as she got a skate on that. Now a drop pass up towards the hashes. Over for Jordana. Jordana on her backhand. She comes across. Wow, look at her go. She's got some speed. Stick handles in. Poke check there. All on her own. So as the change was happening. Puck up to Rudy. Rudy stops it. Gets a shot towards the net. Hits a skate. Jordana, nice poke check there in the high slot. Leaves it for Olivia. Nice play there as it comes over and through. Now over for Lily. Lily comes away with it. Over far side for Olivia. Back the other direction. Lily's going to pick up the puck. And she tried to pass it out of the zone right to the Hawks winger. A centering pass, stick lift there. Mack checks over her shoulder. She's going to come crossovers up and out of the zone. Nice check there. She gets it 2-on-1, as they come away. She's in the high slot. Jordana stick handles it over. She has to dump it back down into the corners. Ran out of room. Olivia gets down there, rimmed around on the backhand to that far side. Mack comes over. She makes a play, forces the pass. Rudy gets it. She's going to play it back up to Mack at the red line. Over for Jordana. Jordana comes across. Poke check there on the blue line. They turn it back the other direction. Icing is on, but not enough there. Actually, it did have enough. 2:53 left here in the game. Shaddy to take the draw. One over into the corner. Teagan with pressure. Shaddy helping her out. Puck moved around near side. Riley pinches in. It's a foot race back with Bryn. Bryn has to hustle up. Icing on. She gets there as the puck crosses the blue line. And a good hustle by Bryn keeps the icing alive. They'll try it again. Offensive zone face-off. Jordana's going to take the draw. One by Jordana. Over to Mack. Mack hits it to Bryn. Bryn has it. She fires a shot. Hits a skate. Goes wide over into the corner. Olivia hustles over there. Pinched in by Bryn. Bryn at the wall. Pushes down the Hawk player. Olivia gets dumped on her backside. And then Hawks come away with the puck. They lose an edge over in the corner. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana stick handles over into the corner. Centering pass. Oh, right to Olivia. Comes up top for Bryn. Bryn has it. She goes down that outside wall to Olivia. Rimmed around the wall towards Jordana. Jordana had stepped into it. Now it's up top. Over for Riley. Riley on her backhand. She peels away. Went for a shot. It's back up towards the red line. Allows Mack to get back in the play. Played forward by Jordana. Now back for Riley. Riley tried to get it up and out of the zone. Just rolled off the tip of her stick. Riley comes in and blew up the player over on the far side. Hawks down low. Look to get it off the wall. 1:43 left here. Hawks have it down low. Good play there by Bryn as she got the stick lift on there and able to rob the pocket of the Hawks player. Hawks come away. Centering pass comes through the crease and deflects off a skate wide off of Riley. Riley loses an edge, crashes hard into the corner. Puck deflects off of the ref right onto Mac's stick. And up pass here on the near side, trying to hit Jordana. Comes back over our far side. Olivia comes in. Riley down low, hits the brakes. Jordana, centering pass, goes right on net and sticked aside by Aviana. They look for the wraparound as they come across. They drop it back over near side, picked up by Rudy. Rudy has it. She's just going to throw it all the way down and let the change happen with 56 seconds left. Puck gets all the way there and makes it for the icing, and we'll have an offensive zone or a defensive zone face-off to the right of Aviana. 51.8 left here in the game. I guess they do get a timeout. Mac to take the draw. One over into the back corner by Mac. Mac gets it to Rudy. Rudy rimmed around over on the near side. Up pass, deflected off of a stick, kept down alive. Centering pass, a one-timer, good save there by Aviana. She came all the way across. Jordana pinches in off of her stick, grabbed by the Hawks. Poke check there, keeps the puck over on the far side. 31 seconds. Hawks stick handle in. High slot, shot. Grabbed up by Aviana. It's loose down in the slot. Poke checked up by Rudy. A wind-up slap shot wide of the net. Going to deflect over to the other defender. Defender has it up top. Poke check there. Gets it off her stick. Over for Mac. Mac around one player. She's got a foot race. One-on-one as she comes down low. Able to get the puck off the outside wall. Hawks pick it up. Olivia with a stick up on the near side. They make the pass up top. 4 seconds left here as they come in looking for a drop pass. It's going to come over across, and that's going to be a tie game as they flip it up and out of the zone. I think that's the end. That's it. Yep, tie game. All right. So we end this one against the Hawks. Good back and forth game. 1-1. 23 shots for the Hawks, 17 for the Alliance. And we'll see you back here in about 12 hours as we pay 5:30 Eastern against Belle Tire. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning.